We have been engaged in what we like to call our
we're working with a bunch of folks, including.
We came up with a 3-year plan, and I think it was laughably.
So we're going to start at the beginning.
The first year was last year.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Local Journalism Awards from Lion. I am Candace Fortman, Executive Director of Outlier Media and the host of Lion's Newsguest podcast, and I am so excited to be your host for this evening. Lion provides teaching, resources, and community to nearly 400 independent news publishers across the United States and right across the water from me in Detroit, in Canada, as they build and grow sustainable businesses. Tonight, we will be showcasing excellence in journalism from Lion members across 15 categories, including 6 brand new or revamped ones for 2021. These new categories applaud coverage of critical issues facing communities this past year: elections and voting, movements and protests, and coronavirus. The Lion Awards are particularly special because not only do they honor high impact journalism that impacts communities, but they also recognize the operations and financial work that goes into running a news business, something I certainly understand. We recognize the thoughtfulness and the work it takes to build a sustainable business. Many of our finalists are solopreneurs. They are the CEOs, the marketing teams, the reporters, and the editors, all rolled into one. We also have some finalists who have built their business up to support a strong team and strengthen their reach. Each and every one of these organizations is reaching their communities in essential ways to keep them engaged and informed. And we couldn't be more honored to be recognizing their efforts tonight. We want to acknowledge all of the hard work from Lion's staff and the Veritas Group for tonight's show. We'd like to give a special thanks to the 2021 judges who dedicated the time to evaluate the overwhelming amount of entries from Lion members. And of course, this event wouldn't be possible without our generous sponsors: Knight Foundation, the American Press Institute, Solutions Journalism Network, Broad Street, and the Google News Initiative. To kick off our evening, we have some words from tonight's presenting sponsor, the Google News Initiative.
On behalf of the Google News Initiative, congratulations to all of tonight's winners of Lion's Local Journalism Awards. More importantly, thank all of you for the critical work that you do serving your communities through high-quality, independent journalism. From reporting on the most pressing issues of our day, like racial justice activism and climate change, to engaging and covering your community's school board elections, the work that you do is immensely valuable. Personally, I am based in the district and am a huge reader and fan of Washington City Paper and Popville. They make my world more diverse, they make my community more engaging, and I'm forever grateful to read them every single day. We at the GNI are proud to partner with Lion and its members, and we're humbled by the creativity, the energy, and the collaboration that you bring to our partnerships every single day. You have taught us so much, and the news industry is better for all that you do. So congratulations and thank you again.
Thank you, Casey, and thank you again to the Google News Initiative for providing us the opportunity tonight to celebrate these trailblazing Lion members. Now, it is my honor to introduce someone who I don't believe needs a lot of introduction, but she is the chair of she is the board chair for Lion, Tracy Powell. Tracy is a star entrepreneur and publisher and has put all of her efforts into investing in media that serves hyperlocal and community news outlets. She most recently launched the Pivot Fund, which seeks to invest $500 million into news organizations that serve communities of color and are led by Black, Indigenous, AAPI, Hispanic, and other traditionally marginalized groups. She is also a fall 2021 Shorenstein Center Research Fellow at Harvard University and a 2016 JSK Fellow at Stanford, where she helped to lead the movement in understanding, engaging, and developing news audiences and consumers, so she knows what it takes to be an indie news publisher. Let's hear from Tracy.
Thank you, Candace, and thank you all for coming. It is an honor to be speaking among these incredible news organizations. I serve as board chair of Lion Publishers, where growing and serving Lion's members is my number one priority. I am proud to lead those of you that are at the forefront of engaging our communities so that they can make informed decisions about how they live their lives and about their futures. Every day, something breaks in the newsroom. These independent news outlets are critical to our society as they inform the public on the latest news. They are trustworthy sources of information that help create a better informed public. Those of us in the fight to save democracy understand that it starts with being in trusted relationships with communities. Investing and supporting local independent news is our best chance at winning that fight. And so I say to you, thank you for all that you do. Digital journalism holds the potential to reach unprecedented masses of people at instant speed. These invaluable traits make it the perfect medium through which to foster engagement like never before. Tonight recognizes the best of all of us and how local journalism should be done. Congratulations to all of the finalists and winners tonight. And now on with the show. Back to you, Candace.
I speak for so many when I say thank you, Tracy, for everything that you do for the journalism ecosystem and for Lion Publishers. As Tracy would say, it's time to get on with the show. Our first award for the evening sets the tone for what tonight is really about. Our finalists for the Public Service Award have gone above and beyond to ensure they are serving their communities with high impact journalism. They covered topics from the Black Lives Matter protest to school reopening at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's learn more about these finalists. All of a sudden I understand the stress of being an Oscars host. This is very stressful, but thank you to all of our finalists for your amazing submissions. The winner of the 2021 Lion Public Service Award is Long Beach Post for its multifaceted and data-driven investigation into the conduct of the city's police toward those it was sworn to protect, including documenting systemic racial profiling by the city's police force. Congratulations.
Hey, well, wow, thank you. That is amazing. This one was really a huge team effort. I probably can't list all the bylines, but we had great stories by Kelly Puente, Jason Ruiz, Elena Mushka, Valerie Ogier, and with really behind the scenes support from Melissa Evans and Joel Sapel, two of our editors here, and really a big shout out to Dennis Dean, who kind of invented new ways for us to analyze this data we'd never even seen before. And a quick story just to kind of illustrate. I will never forget, after we published one of these data-driven stories, we were having a conversation with the assistant police chief here in Long Beach, and he was talking about how his team was scrutinizing and analyzing our story, and how they weren't looking for ways to poke holes in this. They were learning from our 12-person newsroom how their 12,000 person organization should learn and analyze this data. And I can't think of a better way to illustrate how local journalism can have an impact.
Congratulations, Long Beach Post. Next up, the Best Visual Journalism Award. Finalists in this category are characterized for their demonstration of compelling storytelling through photography, videography, or infographics, data visualization. They show the truth in the old saying that I'll paraphrase here a bit. A visual is worth 1,000 words. Here is a closer look at each of these publications. The strength of the finalists in this category is clear in that video and in the fact that we have 2 winners. Congratulations to Black Club Chicago for their incredibly moving visual series about those who lost their lives due to COVID-19, and to Borderless Magazine for the bilingual comic book Reclaiming the Sacrifice Zone. First, we will hear from Black Club Chicago to celebrate their piece that judges called an incredibly compelling visual representation of the grief we all feel and share around COVID-19.
Hi, gosh, thank you guys. Thank you, Lion Publishers, and thank you to the judges so much for honoring us for this work. Year of Loss, like Candace said, documented the lives of extraordinary Chicagoans across the city that had lost their lives to COVID-19. You know, they were our grandparents, our coaches, beloved grandparents, sorry, I said grandparents, and teachers and godparents. And, you know, this project really gave them a face. You know, we could see really what we had lost in this project. This project was spearheaded by our staff photographer, Colin Boyle, breaking news editor, Kelly Bauer, but it really was brought to life with help from the entire staff. Every reporter, every editor touched this project and, you know, to bring this impactful project to life. Thanks again, and congrats to all the nominees. You guys are really raising the bar with this work.
Congratulations again to Stephanie and the entire team at Black Club Chicago. Now we are delighted to hear from Michelle, who actually joined us earlier today to break down the idea and creation of this award-winning comic book from Borderless Magazine.
Hey everyone, it's great to be here. We're so honored. Thank you so much. Shout out to all of the other finalists. Great work at Black Club. I just want to urge you all, please check out this comic. Super awesome. It tells the story of the Southeast Youth Alliance and their youth-led campaign against a notorious polluter here, trying to relocate to their neighborhood on Chicago's Southeast side. And of course, I have to give a shout out to the whole team. So Maria Inez, the writer and a Southeast Youth Alliance member, Mike Centeno, the illustrator, Nissa Ree, Claire Boone, and Diane Bukhalil. It was a team project. So yeah, thank you all.
Congratulations to both of our winners. The next award is sponsored by the Solutions Journalism Network, which works with Lion members to do high-quality journalism that builds community trust, raises new revenue, and deepens engagement, and then strengthens real-world impact. The finalists of this year's Best Solutions Journalism Project of the Year highlighted response efforts to some of the biggest social issues facing their communities. much less drum roll than I expected during this awards presentation. However, congratulations to the reader for winning the Best Solutions Project of the Year award for your work with the fight to change social studies in Nebraska. Our judges noted how deceptively simple yet replicable this project is, and how and celebrated the way it takes the media out of the role of being an arbitrator over topics that can be divisive.
Hi, thank you all so much. This is such an honor. I'd like to thank Chris Bowling for his incredible edits and guidance along the way, John Heaston for saying yes to the story when I pitched it my very first day as an intern, everybody at The Reader, Carla, Lynn, Tylonda, Bridget, Robin, First Sky team. You're all incredible to work with. Couldn't ask for a better team. And also to the students and teachers and administrators that I interviewed for this piece for being so thoughtful and generous with their time, courageous with their comments, and just very intelligent and wonderful to speak with. And thank you to Lion Publishers. And yeah, a huge congratulations to all the finalists and winners. Really honored to be here. Thank you.
Congratulations again to the reader. Our next category will be split into solo, small, medium, and large publication sizes. The category is the investigative report of the year and is awarded for investigative stories or series that result in increased awareness and community impact. First up, I'd like to introduce our finalists for solo publication. And the winner is Open Vallejo for the report that revealed a secretive clique of Vallejo police officers who would commemorate fatal shootings with parties and by bending the points of their badges each time they killed in the line of duty. From the courageous reporting to the public database to the engaging images and graphics, this is truly an outstanding piece told at a crucial time.
Thank you so much for this incredible honor. I came to this work mid-career by accident. I was a First Amendment litigator and press freedom advocate, and am now a journalist because that was the most useful thing I felt I could contribute to my community. And so this award is dedicated to my community of Vallejo, my hometown, and I'm just very grateful for this award. So thank you very much.
Congratulations, Open Vallejo. Next, let's dive into our finalists for the investigative report of the year under small publications. Of our small publication finalists, the investigative report of the year goes to Enlace Latino, North Carolina. Thank you for your bilingual investigative series, Ignored and Forgotten. Your examination of how the rural Latino community in North Carolina experiences natural disasters, including the gaps in the state's emergency response system, displayed excellence in in-depth reporting.
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much for this great honor for us. You know, this series was very special because for the first time an Spanish language media outlet in North Carolina talking about this important topic has how the North Carolina emergency system exclude the Latino community in rural areas when there is an emergency. This was in a year of COVID when no one was talking about this, and yet we did it. Thank you to Victoria Boulobasis, our great reporter, Magnelli Torres, Lindsay Gilpy, and Rose Shota of Investigative Report, and the entire team of making this possible. Thank you, Lion, for these awards.
Congratulations to Enlace Latino, North Carolina. Now we're going to move up a little bit and we're going to take a look at the investigative report of the year finalists in our medium and large publication group. And the winner of the investigative report of the year in our medium large publication category is the Long Beach Post. Their story dove into California public records and found that officers pulled over Black and Latino drivers, often for minor infractions, at disproportionately high rates and subjected them to more intensive scrutiny than individuals of other races. This work led to tangible reform, and we want to celebrate that here tonight.
Wow, thank you. It's really an honor seeing the work we're up against to be recognized for this. And once again, it was really, there were so many people who worked on this project, and there were so many different angles we had to explore and learn how to interpret data and reporting that we'd never gotten before. Just thank you to my team it's amazing how much work they've done even in the middle of a pandemic. And thank you, Lion.
Up next, we're moving into the Breaking News Award. This award honors publications who have demonstrated great coverage of unplanned breaking or developing news events, weighing quality of writing and creative use of social platforms. Here are some of the details about our finalists.
That's okay. I just want to make sure that we're comfortable right here. People take my picture all the time. We just want to make sure that they have a moment to talk, okay? Shots fired. Get an ambulance up here now.
We condemn in the strongest way possible the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse.
Incredible work from all of our finalists. We all know that breaking news done well is hard to do. And in fact, judges scored these finalists so close that we have a tie in this category. Congratulations to San Jose Spotlight and Block Club Chicago. San Jose Spotlight's entry stood out for the touching and investigative coverage of the May 26th mass shooting committed by a local transit authority employee. The judges were moved by the rich context shared about the victims and their personal stories.
Oops. Hi, everybody, and thank you, Lion Publishers, for this amazing honor. Really appreciate everyone's support over our first 3 years, and thank you to our amazing team for all their coverage throughout the tragedy back in May, and of course, all the many follow-up stories they're still writing now.
Absolutely. I thank God every day that I could still do journalism and that I get to do it with my amazing husband and co-founder Josh and our wonderful team. I have to thank Nick, our editor, Eli Wolf, the reporter who dug into these stories and did an amazing job, Tron Nguyen, Lloyd Alaban, Maurice, our editor, another one of our editors, Lorraine, our new development director, Lynn. We are so grateful to all of you, our entire team. Thank you so much. And thank you to the San Jose community for all that you do to support us. Thank you, Lion Publishers. We're honored. Thank you.
I thank God every day I can still do journalism. Truer words, truer words. Congratulations, San Jose Spotlight. Also a winner for the Breaking News Award is Block Club Chicago for their coverage of the killing of 13-year-old Adam Toledo by police, which helped demonstrate Block Club Chicago's deep engagement with the community.
Hi, wow. Thank you so much again for this award. This was an incredibly difficult story to cover and one that raised a lot of questions about policing our children in our city. It was made possible by Mauricio Pena, who covers Little Village, the neighborhood where this happened, day in and day out. Joe Ward, and our entire editing team. I want to give a special shout out to the brilliant Jen Sabella. The day that the body cam video of this killing was released, she made an absolute ace call to do two versions of the story, one with the video embedded, but with prominent warnings, and one without, so people could know what happened without being traumatized, giving them that choice. Thanks again, and congrats to all the nominees, especially San Jose Spotlight. Your work is so inspiring, and thank you to our readers. Without you, this work wouldn't be possible.
Congratulations to both winners. The next award will be presented by the American Press Institute. API helps news organizations transform to become audience-centric in journalism and business. Lion is continuously appreciative of the work you do and for all of your assistance in making this evening possible. Please welcome Amy Kovac-Ashley from the American Press Institute to introduce the Community Engagement and Service Award.
Thanks, Candace. Hello, everyone. My name is Amy Kovac-Ashley, and I'm the Executive Vice President and Chief of News Transformation for the American Press Institute here in the Washington, D.C. region. We at API are so glad to be part of your celebration today. In all our work helping news organizations of all types transform to understand and better serve the needs of their communities, we are continually inspired by the future that independent online publishers like you are building. Today, we are happy to honor Lions in particular, who know that prioritizing community connection and audience needs is an important part of both better journalism and the road to sustainability. As such, we are proud to sponsor the Community Engagement and Service Award. This award recognizes projects that demonstrate sustained engagement with the publication's audience or community. The finalists of the Community Engagement and Service Award are the Beacon Media, El Timpano, Sahan Journal, and Wisconsin Watch. Let's take a further look at these finalists.
of the Community Engagement and Service Award is Sahan Journal. Congratulations. The judges found your dedication to partnering with non-English language community media outlets to better reach immigrant and refugee communities outstanding. Thank you for your hard work and congratulations.
Thank you. We are truly honored to receive this award from Lion. When I launched Sahan Journal, I made it #1 priority to deepen our relationship with the immigrant communities and communities of color that trust us with these stories every day, and make sure that we are meeting the information needs and prioritizing issues that are relevant and important to them. Our communities essentially shape our editorial coverage, and that is what allows us to produce community-centered journalism every day. I want to give a special shout out to Ala Abdullahi, who leads our community engagement work. Thank you.
There was supposed to be a dance number here, but it was canceled, and I don't understand why, but we are going to move on with the show. The next category of the evening is the General Excellence Operational Resilience Award, which recognizes a Lion member that has taken steps to implement the internal structures, workflows, and policies that enable a news business to run sustainably in our ever-changing climate. That's the hard work. Here are the finalists. They whispered in my ear that if you all stay around to the end, that dance number just might happen. So you stay tuned. The General Excellence and Operation Resilience Award goes to Santa Cruz Local. Your simple yet clear guiding questions of how and why demonstrates that resilient initiatives do not need to be complicated to be effective.
Thank you so much, Lion. This is such a great honor. Especially this award, Operational Resilience. I mean, staff work-life balance was something we really struggled with until this year. I really want to thank our team for making the space to do this work on how we can be more streamlined and aligned towards shared goals. Sustainability is about so much more than the numbers. It's really about your team's mental health too. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kara, Santa Cruz Local, for putting your team first and their needs first. Congratulations. Continuing to recognize the work that goes into building and sustaining a business, we would like to award one member that has successfully implemented creative revenue generating strategies. These finalists had some incredible ideas that I plan to steal, including featuring a Business of the Week on their homepage, selling locally designed merchandise, and monetizing podcasts. Let's take a closer look at the finalists for the General Excellence Revenue Growth Award. And the winner is Madison 365. Congratulations on winning the General Excellence Revenue Growth Award. The judges were particularly impressed with the ways your publication pivoted in the time of COVID-19 to meet the conditions of the market and engage with your audience on topics that they most care about. Your innovation is indeed something to be admired.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Stephanie Diaz-Leon. I'm the Director of Outreach and Engagement at Madison 365. We are proud that we've been able to innovate and think outside the box to engage our leaders who are Black, Asian American, Indigenous, and Latino communities, as well as our business community and our broader community through our website, daily and weekly podcasts, our daily update on Facebook Live, and our ever-expanding offering of events. We do it all to give our excellent team of reporters and staff, Iomi, Angelica, Malik, Luis, Pierce, Dave, Rob, Angela, Matthew, and Jill, the space to do the work, amplify marginalized voices, and hold systems accountable. Thank you to Lion, to our CEO, Henry Sanders, and the whole team, and to our whole community and our readers. Again, thank you all so much.
Congratulations to Madison 365. You know, I speak from experience when I say this. Lion loves supporting entrepreneurs and new projects, so we are thrilled to present the award for the new Publisher of the Year. Finalists in this category launched their publications after July 20th, 2020, an especially notable feat given the tumultuous nature of the past year. Here is more information about these brave and outstanding new businesses. For their sharp focus on starting from a place of community and meeting real information needs, the new Publisher of the Year award goes to Dallas Free Press. The judges found this publication as a stellar example of how to start small and still maximize impact in public service. And that's what it's all about. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, everyone. I am floored and overwhelmed. I wasn't expecting this. I really mostly, though, have to thank the neighbors of West Dallas and South Dallas. They gave us open arms into their communities and gave us trust that we didn't yet deserve or earn. And it's just been a wonderful, wonderful year getting to know them and trying to figure out how to do journalism with these communities. So we're honored and thrilled. I want to just thank my staff and my board and all of the interns and the various people who've supported us, including our amazing media partners all over the city and the Dallas Weekly who's here tonight. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to the Dallas Free Press. Our next award goes to a member handpicked by the Lion team, who has been an exemplary model of Lion's mission. It is fitting that I am now introducing Lion's Executive Director, Chris Krusen, who I think I miss seeing inside of hotel lobbies at conferences, to announce this year's Member of the Year award.
Thanks, Candace. You've done such a great job hosting this tonight and also serving as host for Newsguest, our podcast. It's just amazing to have you working with us. Well, I'm here to present the 2021 Lion Publishers Member of the Year Award. This award is chosen by the staff, and we get to make the determination based on the person we think most exemplifies the ideals and approach of independent publishing. And the person that we're choosing tonight has helped Lion immeasurably over the years, has helped our association, has guided our programming, even as she's building a newsroom and honing her approach in an incredibly competitive market with not a lot of resources and focusing one step at a time on building a better business. I'm speaking about Kara Myberg Guzman, the publisher of the Santa Cruz Local, who has helped us as a member of our advisory council, who is building a news organization in a very competitive place up against entrenched competition, as well as much better funded new efforts. And she's still there. She was a participant in our 2021 GNI Startups Lab and just shone so brightly in that context. She volunteers and speaks on panels and serves on the board of the Tiny News Collective, and every day still serves as a news source in her community for people whose stories aren't otherwise told, both through her website and through a podcast, building a membership program, and taking this journey step by step. Kara, thanks for everything you're doing for your community and for Lion, and congratulations.
I'd like to take a moment to remind everyone here tonight to follow Lion on Twitter at LionPubs and sign up for our weekly email newsletter to keep an eye on all the great work our members are doing. If you're feeling inspired tonight to join this community, you can also become a member at lionpublishers.com/membership. The next award of the night is one of our new categories, the Best Coverage of Protest and Movements Award. In a year full of unknowns, a much-needed social justice reckoning across our continent awoke. Finalists in this category told these stories effectively, respectfully, and proactively. Let's take a closer look at these publications. Thank you to each of our finalists for your vital work. The winner of the Best Coverage of Protest and Movement goes to our friends of the other side of Lake Michigan, Block Club Chicago, for their coverage of the police killing of 13-year-old Adam Toledo in March 2021 and their push for transparency about police misconduct.
Thank you so much again to the judges and Lion for recognizing our work to cover protests, movements, and pushes for social change in our city. And congrats to all the nominees. A special thank you to the reporters who worked so hard to cover these movements on the ground. Mauricio Pena, Joe Ward, and the editing team for their thoughtful approach to this coverage. Especially I want to thank the Toledo family and the people of Little Village for sharing their stories with us. It's important for us to remember always that we're able to do this work because people trust us with our stories. Without their trust, Block Club would not exist. So thank you to them.
Congratulations again to Block Club Chicago for your incredible work. Our next award will be presented by the John S. and James L. Knight Foundation. The Knight Foundation invests in journalism that focuses on the necessity of keeping our communities informed and engaged to uphold our democracy. Their support tonight brings us the Best Local Election Voting Coverage Award. Let's hear from Knight Foundation's Director of Journalism, Karen Runlett.
Hello, my name is Karen Runlett, and as Candace mentioned, I'm the Director of Journalism at Knight Foundation. Knight invests in the future of local journalism, the future. We believe communities should be informed by fact-based and contextual reporting so that democracy can function effectively. We're proud to invest in Lion Publishers. Lion Publishers, of course, is a Knight grantee. The Best Local Election and Voting Coverage Award celebrates news providers that have delivered excellent election coverage for their local communities. This year's finalists impressed the judges with their dedication to in-depth and explanatory reporting. I'm really honored to introduce you to these outstanding finalists at the Lion Publishers Awards. Let's get to know each of them a little bit better now.
Alrighty. And the winner of the best election voting coverage is VT Digger. Thank you for your comprehensive and in-depth 2020 election guide that included bios for more than 400 candidates to ensure your readers had the information they needed to exercise their democratic right. Now we move on to the topic that has been on everyone's mind since March 2020. COVID-19 has changed our society and our world forever. And we've seen the ways the news on this topic is presented and can have dramatic effects on legislation, public health advisories, everyday behavior, and mental health. Let's look at finalists in the Best Coronavirus Coverage Solo publication category who have provided the guidance we've needed in these unprecedented times. This category resulted in a tie between Grice Connect and Dallas Free Press. Grice Connect is honored tonight for their daily COVID report that was factual, consistent, and easy to understand.
Thanks so much to the Lion partnership and sponsoring this tonight. We're just overwhelmed by this. It's really exciting. I can't thank you enough. We lost 206 people in our community to COVID, 43 of which were personal friends of ours. This was a very personal journey for us. I want to thank our partners, Sean Davis, Assured Partners, and Auto Owners Insurance for believing in us and investing in this project. Ted Wynn, our Public Safety Director, Stephen Pennington, the director of our hospital here, Dr. Ruthie Crider and Dr. Frank Davis helped lead the way for us in making sure we had the best information as possible in our community. It really is amazing that we can make a difference like this and be recognized for it in such an incredible way. Thank you so much, and we really appreciate this honor.
Congratulations. And the Dallas Free Press has also won this award tonight for their program of sending weekly texts that provided zip code specific data and nearby resources for testing and food pickup.
Thank you so much for this award. When the pandemic hit, our communities immediately just asked us to help and step in with some reporting, and I'm so grateful. We had interns that were helping us with the data gathering that was zip code specific. I specifically want to thank David and Judith and Amber and Maddie and all of you who wrote stories and helped us compile the data to send to our neighbors. We kept them updated with case numbers and and all kinds of things. And when the vaccines came in, where you can get a vaccine and how many people were vaccinated. We covered the neighborhoods that were hardest hit by COVID and had the least information resources available to them. So I'm so grateful that we were able to serve these communities this way. And thank you so much to Lion for this award.
Congratulations again to Grice Connect and Dallas Free Press. These next finalists are in the small publication category for the best coronavirus coverage. Let's take a look. There's something really encouraging about the fact that we keep coming up with ties. That means that there's a lot of good work happening, so much so that you cannot tell the difference between the two. And that means more communities are being served. And that is what is happening in this category. The Small Publication Best Coronavirus Coverage Award is again a tie. Tonight, we recognize Local News Matters and Enlace Latino North Carolina. Local News Matters and the Bay City News Foundation created a COVID-19 information hub that lives to this day with stories, data, and easy to find resources and more.
Thank you so much. We really approached this as a public service project and counted on our partners to come up with good ideas and our staff to follow through on everything from data visualizations to traditional stories to images that really made it compelling for readers and also easy for them to find the information that they needed, no matter where they lived. So that was the power of the regional hub. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Judges also loved Enlace Latino North Carolina's COVID coverage serving its Latinx community, including a dedicated section on its website, 2 podcasts covering the local effects of the pandemic, and incorporating original reporting into its WhatsApp channel and email newsletter.
Thank you so much. And many thanks first to God, because without him, nothing is possible. Thank you to Walter Gomez, co-founder of Enlace Latino NC, and my partner in crime. Thank you to all of Enlace team, Nicolás Baintru, Lupita Ruiz, Patricia Serrano, Patricia Ortiz, Gustavo Castro, Mario, and Victoria, because this is the result of teamwork and doing things right. Thank you to Lions for believing in us and for not ignoring the work that we Spanish language media do in United States. Thank you.
Thank you to Enlace Latino North Carolina and Local News Matters and your teams for the essential services you have provided for your readers throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, I hope you all are still with me. We're getting very close to that dance number, so hold on. We got a few more to get through. And for our medium and large size publications, we will now present the finalists for Best Coronavirus Coverage. The award for Best Coronavirus Coverage goes to the Oakland Side for their comprehensive vaccination guide at the center of their COVID-19 campaign that was an easy-to-navigate online document. The judges deemed this work as all-around innovative. Congratulations.
This is an incredible honor, especially given the great company that we're in with these other nominees. We'd like to thank Lion. Of course, we'd also like to give a shout out to our entire team at the Oakland Side, our editors, our staff, and our contributing health reporters who did such an amazing job raising awareness and providing vital information about COVID-19 to our most impacted neighbors. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And congratulations again to each of our Best Coronavirus Coverage Award winners. Our next award this evening is the Collaboration of the Year Award, which highlights particularly creative partnerships between publications or community members. Collaboration is essential in streamlining information and uplifting the voices of important stakeholders. Here are this year's Lion members who have done this particularly well. The Collaboration of the Year award goes to the Charlotte Ledger for their collaboration with the local NPR station, WFAE, and the local university, UNC Charlotte's Urban Institute, on a free weekly newsletter called Transit Time that is devoted to transit and transportation news and information in Charlotte in the wake of the development of a new light rail line. The consolidation of information has received impressively strong feedback while providing crucial local updates. Congratulations to the Charlotte Ledger.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thanks to Lion for sponsoring this and for everybody involved. You know, we're a small operation. We have 2 full-time people and use a bunch of freelancers. So collaborations are very important to us. It's a new way of, I think, doing local news, of just, you know, it's not old school where you just think you're the only game in town, but, you know, it's really helpful for us to be able to work with so many people in the community to get, you know, reliable, truthful local news out to our community. So thank you very much to Lion, and thanks, Candace. And we really appreciate it. And of course, thanks to our partners. Thanks.
Thank you. Our final awards of the evening will be presented by our generous sponsor, BroadStreet. BroadStreet is a digital ad company that supports independent local news, magazine, and niche media. Thank you for your contributions to the Lion Awards and for making it possible to celebrate our very deserving Lion members. Please welcome Kenny Katzgrau, the founder and CEO of BroadStreet, who will present the finalists for the Publisher of the Year in each of the 3 size categories: solo, small, and medium large.
Hi, I'm Kenny Katzgrau, and I'm the founder of BroadStreet. Now it's time to recognize the Publisher of the Year. But first, I want to say that I and BroadStreet's team could not be more honored to support Lion and its members. BroadStreet's mission is to bring financial sustainability and prosperity to local news because we sincerely believe that well-informed communities form the foundation of a healthy democracy. You are all doing incredibly important work. And now for the finalists. The finalists of the Solo Publisher of the Year Award are El Timpano and Gettysburg Connection. Let's take a look.
Congratulations to El Timpano, our solo publication Publisher of the Year. Here's what our judges had to say about El Timpano. They're changing the game, innovating in every area, in community engagement and accountability, reporting, partnerships, use of technology, and now in terms of revenue strategy. I am thrilled to see this site continue to flourish and show us all what local news can be.
Wow, thank you so much, Lion. What an honor. I do want to make it very clear that while we're in the solo category, El Timpano is anything but a solo newsroom. We would not be here without our incredible community, our audience, and our team. I want to give a special shout out to our team, including Vanessa Nava, Tanya Quintana, Wen Calm, Oswaldo Martin, Jose Luis Caicedo and Paul Caicedo. We have an amazing advisory council. I want to thank our funders for taking risks on a new and novel news and civic engagement organization. And I need to give a special shout out to our local partners, from libraries and schools to CBOs and our media partners, including especially the Oakland side. Local journalism is not something that we can or should do alone. And so thank you, Lion, for this honor, and for nurturing an even wider community of news outlets that we are simply privileged to be a part of.
Congratulations. The finalists of the Small Publisher of the Year Award are San Jose Spotlight, Voice of OC, and Wausau Pilot and Review. Let's take a look.
And our small publication publisher of the year is Voice of OC. Judges called the Voice of OC one of the standard bearers of nonprofit journalism, saying that clean, sharp site articulates its mission well and documents the impact of their work, which is considerable. Voice of OC has robust and comprehensive content and uses savvy social media outreach and smart refinement of a tech stack to reach their audience. Congratulations, Voice of OC.
Thank you, Lion. We appreciate your the special honor, and we appreciate the work that you all do in the community as well. Thanks to my finalist colleagues as well for the amazing work that you all are doing. It's a true honor to stand next to you. Most importantly, I want to thank our local board of directors at Voice of OC. These are the people that really make nonprofit news possible from a high level. The staff, the reporters, editors, photographers, our lawyers, our administrative staff, all of them band together on a daily basis to really make this happen. Most importantly, our readers. We really want to thank you. It's because of you that the site has grown so much over the years. And lastly, the institutional and local donors. You are the people that have provided the resources for us as reporters to be able to inform our community. Together, we're all making this small nonprofit newsroom really thrive, and we deeply appreciate you all. Thanks again.
Congratulations. And lastly, the finalists for the Medium and Large Publisher of the Year Award are the Omaha Reader and Block Club Chicago. Let's take a look.
Our final award winner of the evening for Medium and Large Publisher of the Year is going to need a new bookshelf. And it is Block Club Chicago. Congratulations and thank you for your emphasis on consistent presence in neighborhoods to build trust. This has made you a leader in community-rooted local news. The Block Club Chicago team is responsive to people's needs during the pandemic, demonstrates the organization's core commitment to public service and public trust. The range of storytelling is impressive, as is the creativity on the business side.
Wow, I was not expecting this, so I'm not really sure what to say. Thank you so much, Lion. Block Club is so fortunate to have reporters that wake up every single day and they ask themselves one question, and that question is, how can I serve my neighbors today? Some days that means informing, some days that means uplifting with a positive, heartwarming story. Some days that means exposing wrongdoing, and other days that means rolling up your sleeves to launch a COVID-19 hotline because, Chicago, people across Chicago have so many questions and don't know where to get answers. Our incredible team has done this all, and they've done it all while centering their readers' needs. Thank you to all of the Lion members. Your work inspires us more than you know. And thank you to our readers and our funders. Without you, this work would not be possible. Thank you.
Congratulations to Stephanie and the entire team at Black Club Chicago. I think I'm gonna have to send you all some Detroit style pizza to celebrate all of your wins this evening. It is, after all, the superior style of pizza. So congratulations once again to all of our winners at the 2021 Lion Publishers Local Journalism Awards. It is so inspiring to be surrounded by so much talent and dedication to informing the public. I am proud to be a member of Lion and to be able to cheer all of you on as you continue to reach new heights in your news businesses. To our guests tonight that are not already a part of Lion's community, we are so honored you spent your Thursday evening with us. We hope you sign up for our weekly newsletter, join our News Entrepreneur Slack community, which is open to all, and consider becoming a member online at lionpublishers.com/membership. Please continue to support these publications and local independent online news publications in your community. Thank you to our sponsors, Knight Foundation, Broad Street, Solutions Journalism Network, the American Press Institute, and our presenting sponsor, the Google News Initiative, for giving us the space tonight to convene virtually and celebrate excellence in journalism. There will not be a dance number, unfortunately, because Tay Diggs did not show up to be my partner, but it has been a pleasure to be your host tonight as we've gone through an extensive list of storytelling, innovation, and collaboration. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening and continue to serve your communities until we can gather again soon. Thank you.